We are here at the Institute for Community Leadership. We have worked for 21 years doing outdoor education, actually for longer, since our founding, 1995. The Institute's purpose is academic excellence and equity and civic engagement equity. We are the first generation to feel the sting of climate change and the last generation that can do something about it.
This is so exciting to me to have young trees and young students at the same time. And I'm so excited here because our goal, Trudy and I feel so profoundly that every student in the state of Washington needs to have an outdoor experience. And that's one of the most important equity issues we have. So many kids don't have that luck. We need to turn luck into opportunity. So I'm very excited to see what you're doing here.
I absolutely agree with everything you just said. Outdoor education is really our chance for young people to get hands-on with the work and the environment and protecting and promoting it against the sting of climate change. Really empowering to know that we can take what's there and understand that, this may have done damage to the land, but we have a responsibility right now in the present to get rid of it and to make sure that this land stays habitable. So outdoor education is absolutely essential.
We have close relationship with the Quinault Indian Nation. We've had Quinault representation on our board for several years. Right here, this was carved by Randy Kapoman. His son went through our program, and we have the beautiful opportunity to do cultural exchange with the Quinault Nation for several years. And we actually had a canoe that was carved hand by students. Our students get to make drums, carve the canoe, and do a lot of hands-on work because, like you said, a lot of students don't have the opportunity to be outdoor.
We're also really studying the water cycles, life cycle of salmon. When I first came here, I was 15 years old, and one of the assignments I was given was pulling weeds. Pulling weeds is a lot like public service, because when you're on your knees and when you're really trying to solve complex problems, you have to pull them from their source. And if you don't pull them from their source, they'll grow back. In a lot of cases, they'll grow back even stronger. And you can't really take shortcuts like pesticides because those shortcuts end up harming the people you're trying to serve.
Well, I hope that you share your wisdom with your legislators about that, because pulling the roots out, that's why we're so committed to early child education.
That's right.
That's why we're committed to better financial aid for college students.
That's right, sir.
That's why we're trying to get people more mental health treatment so we don't have to be in jail. Mm-hmm. And that root thing is the principal theme of everything we're doing right now.
I've been with the Institute for about 4.5 years, and I was part of the animal husbandry program. The Institute gave me an internship. It's a huge responsibility, but also a very humbling experience. My relationship with them just started by me coming out here and attempting to play my viola to them, hoping they would listen when they would. And eventually I would learn to take care of them, feed them properly, clean up after them, clean them and groom them. It helped me transform into the person who I think I'm meant to be, somebody who takes care of nature, takes care of what I can take care of.
It said the egg shell, when it's fresh, it has a coating on it.
Oh.
And if you rinse the egg, you rinse this coating off that protects it against bacteria. Oh. So if you have the eggs fresh, do not rinse them, and you can leave them on your counter for a week.
But I know what you're doing. There's more fish here than had you not done your work. So whatever number you've got, there are more here now than would have been there. So that work I know is very, very important. So I hope you appreciate it, and I know your grandchildren will appreciate your efforts too. You'll be able to bring your grandchildren here and show them what the work you did.
Outdoor education is an essential component of being able to develop young people who are capable of fighting climate change, of being civically engaged advocates. We're very grateful to the Outdoor Learning Grant through OSPI and your strong support for outdoor learning in the state.